5 things I would not do in preparing for a medical coding certification exam. Tab my books. Most or all certification exams in medical coding are numerically based. We are going from code to code looking for correct answers, and they're just numbers. The books are already set up numerically, and you just need to get to the numbers as fast as possible. Tabbing is not going to help you, and they just get in the way. These are just my personal opinions, and I don't mean any harm by these, but buying any one of these coding practice exam books that are unaffiliated with the certification that claim to be full of practice exam questions and answers, trying to find a cheap way of getting a bunch of questions. This is so unhelpful because the questions are out of date for certification. This one, for example, has all these errors in it. They are still teaching, or all these questions are still on the 2022 or earlier guidelines, which have nothing to do with 2023. All these questions are going to hinder you in preparing for 2023 certification. They are full of wrong answers, deleted codes, which are unhelpful. So many deleted codes. We have not been in the ICD-9 book for 10 years now, so unhelpful. More deleted codes. Repeat questions that are in multiple chapters. Seriously, every E&M question is outdated. Deleted codes, outdated guidelines. Don't invest your money in unaffiliated practice questions. Only get your questions from your certification affiliation, from AAPC or from AHEMA or NHA. If you're going to spend money, get the correct practice questions. Promise it's worth it. Speaking of the practice exam questions that you do purchase, don't save them. Don't wait. Don't hold on to them. Use them daily. Even if you only have time to go in there and do one question while the kids are in the tub or something, go in and do it. You can pick your answer, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and go on and hit grade. No one's keeping score. No one's going to check these. You can see if you've got them correct and check your rationale. Go in and find out why each wrong answer is wrong and what in the book tells you that that's wrong, and then go in and look why the right answer is right by what tells you that is correct in the books. Don't save these questions. Use them over and over again. Do not memorize the answers, but actually go find the guideline or what in the book, what parenthetical tells you this is the incorrect correct answer, or what CPT code descriptor tells you that is the incorrect answer, or what header is telling you that's the wrong answer versus what is correct. Utilize these. If you're taking a course in Blackboard, again, do not save your end of chapter questions. Don't wait on those. Go straight in right away. Take every single chapter review exam and try to get every single answer incorrect. Do your best to get them incorrect. That way, when you do get them incorrect, you will have the rationale for every single question on why you got the incorrect answer. It's hard to get them all incorrect, but do your best. Then you can go back with your second attempt and then go work on getting it graded correctly and pass. That's the best advice. Don't save these questions. Go straight into that course. Fail every one of these review chapters. Try to get every single answer incorrect. That way, you've got the question and the rationale. Then you can go figure out why each question is wrong, why each answer is correct. Super helpful. So you just click on your 0% there. You will get every question with the rationale. You only get the response if you got the question wrong. So that is super helpful. It can lead you to some helpful areas. This, of course, isn't very helpful because nobody indexes for the exam. But in general, with some of the CPT codes, you can find pretty good rationale. but then you can just save this and use this for your second attempt in this chapter. Super helpful. Fourth thing I would never do is neglect your guidelines. You have more questions on that, especially in your CPC certifications, than you do in any other subject. Guidelines have 7 questions on the exam. So move your guidelines to the codes that are affected. Don't keep them in the front of the book. That's unhelpful. Move them. Even in CPT, you could still move guideline tips to the codes that are affected. Super helpful to do that. Number 5, just don't procrastinate no matter what. Every day, do one little thing, whether it's listening to one of my repeat lives that I do on YouTube, or opening up a book and just highlighting what's in the parentheses. I have tons of resources for you here on my website, Medical Coding by Jen. They're completely free. Go into my book prep room. It's all free. Click on a picture. It'll tell you what I'm doing and give you the full instructions on what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, even for your ICD-10 book. Just don't procrastinate. Even if you have 1 minute while you're taking your makeup off or something, anything that you can do, have a book open and spend a minute or 2 updating something. If you get in that habit of I'll do it tomorrow, then you're going to get down to 10 days before your certification exam is here, and you're going to panic and then email everybody looking for help and stressing out. It's not worth it. Spend a couple of minutes every day. Do 1 question. Add 1 guideline tip. Define 1 term. Add 1 function to 1 organ. Super helpful. And before too long, you're going to have a book full of notes and feel so much more prepared. Remember, this book will be your Google during your exam. Make sure whatever you have that you would need from the internet, put right here so that you can use your book as Google during your exam. I hope this is helpful, and I'll see you guys on Monday, Wednesday, Friday for free lessons on YouTube. As always, I hope this is helpful. See you later.